I want to tell you the truth. Here's the truth. Right after my broken engagement, well, not right after, a little bit after my broken engagement, I started dating. And do you know what I went after? I went after beautiful women. And I cultivated some relationships with them. And that was fine. And none of them had any chance at going to a relationship. You know why? Because I wasn't looking for a relationship. I just ended an engagement. I just ended a long-term relationship. And I needed to heal. And quite frankly, I shouldn't have been dating. But you know what? We all do it. I'm sorry to those ladies that might have liked me. I shouldn't have been out there. Reason I am telling you this story. You know what happened all of a sudden? At some point, a flip switched and went whoop. And I go, wait a second. Remember that goal I had to get married, to have a partner, to maybe have children one day? Let's get refocused to that goal. And what do I actually need to have a partner? Well, I need a high-value woman. And none of it had anything to do with her looks. I need a high-value woman. And what happened was I started dating differently. Everyone that either I swipe right or left, just purely based on their looks, I stopped doing that. And I started really diving into the content that was in their profile. And as long as they were like pretty good looking or I was attracted to them, basically I did a yes or a no. I did a binary choice at this point. I said, is she attractive enough? Yes. Cool, we can go. Is the content good? Does she look like she's high value? Rock and roll. On the flip side, back when I was just dating for fun, I had my 0 to 10 scale out on their attractiveness, and I was like, all right, 8 and above, that's who I'm going for, because that's what I think I would be fun. But that shit didn't matter when it came to find my wife time. All right, so the reason I made this video is we need to talk about what makes a high-value woman. Number one, non-contingent value. Let me say it again, non-contingent value. What that means is a woman looks at herself in the mirror or wakes up in the morning or at the end of the day and goes, I am a high-value woman. It doesn't matter if it's a good day. It doesn't matter if it's a bad day. She always feels this way about herself. The value is not contingent on some external force coming towards her and making her feel that way. Internally, she has decided she is high value. Let me give you an easy example. Think about those folks on Instagram, those women that get all dolled up and have some great selfie Instagram. And then she gets all excited when she gets hundreds or thousands of likes. And she's like, ooh, I must be pretty. That woman has contingent value. Her value is derived by other people's telling her she has value. A high value woman, she may post on Instagram, but it doesn't matter. It was for her friends, it was from her family, it was for herself, and it doesn't matter. She just did it because she wanted to do it. And if there's a like, if there's no likes, like, who cares? I still think I'm awesome. That's a high value woman. That is non-contingent value. All right, number two, a high value woman is about the 90-10 rule. The 90-10 rule is all about happiness. 90% of her happiness needs to come from inside herself and 10% can come from some external. Now, with the 90%, I built a star of the 6 things that will cause the happiness. So of these 6 things, it's very important that you have moderation in these 6. Because what's going to happen is sometimes one of these things is going to go whoop, really bad down, and you're going to rely on one of the other ones that's up. So this causes you to not get too depressed, too low, not too high. You want to be moderation in all these 6 and have all of them instead of a star where you have one going great and one, back in here. I kind of want it to look more like a circle where they're all doing pretty well. All right, so number one of happiness is you got to have some solid friends. So solid friends to talk to do things with, very important. On top of that, if possible, you want to have a solid relationship with your family. Holidays, someone you know you can count on, if possible. Not everyone has that luxury. And then if they don't, then rely on family. Number three that coincides with these is social life. So not only do you have friends and family, but you got to use them. I remember when I was depressed in my relationship, sometimes I wouldn't go see my friends for like a month or two. That is insane. Don't do that. Go see your friends. Find some balance. It's not just all about your partner. It's about all these other things as well. Number 4 of our star on this one is purpose. You need to feel like you have purpose. If you go to work every day and it's like, why am I here? Or outside of work, you've never come up with like a charity or something that makes you feel like you're helping society, you will be sad. So find something that lights you up, that makes you feel like you have a reason for being on earth. Number 5 is work. This is so important. A lot of us work 40 hours a week plus. You've got to enjoy your job. Now, on the times where you don't enjoy your job, once again, moderation. Make sure you have good friends, family, social purpose, so that when your boss is yelling at you, you're like, well, maybe I'm going to focus on one of these things for a bit because work is not so fun right now. And number 6 is your health. If you're not feeling great, none of the other things matter. And so make sure we have moderation. You're eating well, working out here and there, staying active, so you're ready to rock and roll. Number 3 of a high value woman is having sexy boundaries. Not just normal boundaries. I'm talking about sexy boundaries. And that's executing it with some finesse. I got this perfect example. So I was on date 7 with this woman. And I like to do all my tough conversations in awkward positions. I'm on her couch and she's literally straddling me. So picture that. And I decide it's time to ask her, where's this thing headed? Because I wanted to make sure we were on the same page. Because I really like this woman. And frankly, just like I advise all of you, I don't want to be wasting time if we weren't going in the same direction. And she did the hottest thing any woman can do, is she quoted me. She's like, well, I was watching this really handsome, sexy man on YouTube, and he said that men usually know what's happening by date 2, and women usually know by date 14. Right now, we are on date 7. So it looks like you've got some work to do. And it was so cute. And it was kind of cool all at the same time. So she set her boundaries. She's like, I like you, but I don't know where I'm at with this yet. Like, I'm still figuring that out, which is perfectly fine. This kind of goes back to the concept that we've probably heard a lot of coaches talk about, how the guy's going to constantly be the gas pedal, where what I was doing was I was pushing the relationship. I wanted to secure my woman and make sure we're on the same page, go in the right direction. And her job was exactly what she's supposed to be doing, being the brake. Be like, whoa, slow it down. Like, we just started getting to know each other. Let's keep going. And so she set her boundary, but at the same time, she gave me compliments. And she kind of set a goal. Like, hey, mister, you've got 7 more dates to go. So that was perfect implementation of sexy boundaries. Now, to sum this all up, about 3 powerful ways to be a high-value woman. Let's summarize them again. Number 1 is non-contingent value in yourself. Woo, I love that one. Number 2, 90-10 rule. And number 3 is sexy boundaries. You rock all 3 of these, boop, boop, you're up here, my friend. You are up here. And once you're up here, then he gets to meet you up here. If you play down here, then we got to date people down here. So let's get you up here. If you need any help with that, we can help you. More specifically, Helena Hart is probably going to help you with that, not me. If you'd like her help, come sign up for a strategy call with me, and we'll get you signed up with Helena. And we'll link that up in the description and up here, and as the top comment. Thank you for watching. Please hit subscribe if this was helpful and you want to see more, and hit like and share this with your girlfriends because they need this knowledge as well. Be a good friend, and we'll see you next video. And if you want to watch more, boop, boop, more up there and there. Love you guys. Bye.